there.
Which is true.
We told them that, but his movie is not released. We don't care.
Go now.
He has to be there.
Run away.
So that's the kind of, I think, enjoy it, or the response you enjoy. So with that one, I think I'll leave for you guys to, guide for that discussion. Perfect. Snacks are out there. You let me know when you want to do that. All right?
Thank you, man. Bless you.
All right.
Thank you.
शाहरुख, आज सुबह ही हमने सवाल किया था. आज हमने सारे रीडर्स को अपने हिंदी, इंग्लिश, गुजराती, मराठी सारे साइट्स पे हमने एक सवाल किया था. शाहरुख को आप किस तरह से देखना चाहते हैं? रोमांटिक देखना चाहते हैं, एक्शन में या नेगेटिव में? आप बताइए कि आपको क्या लगता है, रीडर्स ने क्या जवाब दिया होगा?
आई थिंक अमूमन जब मैं लोगों से बात करता हूँ या अपने घर वालों से या अपने जो एक्टर एक्ट्रेस फ्रेंड हैं, तो वो यही कहते हैं कि रोमांटिक रोल करे तो अच्छा है. लेकिन एज एन एक्टर मुझको क्या होता है, एक ही चीज़ बार बार करते रहो तो खुद थोड़ी किंदराहट सी हो जाती है. और फिर आई डोंट थिंक हर कोई एक इस जॉनर की फिल्म हर कोई अच्छा बनाता है. अलग अलग लोग, अब जैसे यश जी हैं बहुत अच्छी बनाते हैं, करण शायद अच्छी बनाते हैं, इम्तियाज़ अली अच्छी बनाते हैं. एक दो डायरेक्टर्स हैं जो मुझे लगता है इस जॉनर में जिनका बहुत अच्छा the way they make it. So I also get bored sometimes. फिर अब मेरे बच्चे हो गए हैं तो लड़के को कुछ अच्छा लगता है एक्शन, लड़की को कुछ और अच्छा लगता है. And I myself have tastes and choices in my films that I want to do. So I kind of I'll just call you back here. I'm on TV, 1 second. So so what happens is as an actor you feel like doing different things at different state of mind and space. जैसे मैं 2 साल पहले मुझे बहुत चोट लग गई. So I was kind of bedridden for 9 months. At least for an actor that's bedridden. तो फिर मेरे को ऐसा लगने लगा कि अब मैं शायद एक्शन नहीं कर सकूंगा और चीज़ें नहीं कर सकूंगा. So I said, okay, let me just do a full-on action film like Ravan and Dawn to actually prove it to myself, that I'm kind of doing okay. So it depends on state of mind also. I can't keep doing the same thing. और फिर मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि हिंदुस्तान में इतनी सुंदर लड़कियां भी नहीं हैं कि बार बार रोमांटिक फिल्म कर सके, तो वेट करना पड़ता है. सुंदर वाली है.
Shahrukh, I mean, you're working in the modern day Dawn, so comparisons with Amit ji is bound to,
I don't think any longer, darling. It's over. The first one was compared, and we had made that film with genuine desire in our hearts and mind, because as a tribute, as a tribute, I'd really thought of it like that. Farhan had grown up watching that film. I've grown up watching that film. Big fans of that film, of Amit ji and Mr. Barot's work, and everyone, Om Shivpuri. We know every character in that film. So we got this opportunity to make that film with a little bit of difference. All comparison, good, bad, ugly, aside, we never thought we'll make a better film than that. And we still believe we haven't. It was a tribute to introduce people of our age and the younger ones that, listen, there's a film like this and you got to see it. It's really a cool film. Now when we come to the second part, I read Amit ji's interview somewhere, and he said it very sweetly, and I spoke to him also, and he said very sweetly in the interview कि भाई अब तो जो भी देखेगा डॉन वो समझेगा शाहरुख खान डॉन था. So with all due respect, that really is his graciousness to say something like that. I think he will always be the original Don as far as because जो शुरुआत करता है वही होता है. But I think ये वाली बिल्कुल अलग है. अब ये एक अलग कैरेक्टर है. अब अगर Dawn 3 आएगी, we can't keep on going back to that comparison. That comparison is overdone and then done with, I think.
Nitish, keeping the technology in mind, you have converted the film into 3D. So what was basically the concept behind it? Because Ravan was in 3D, other films coming in 3D, you thought of making this movie in 3D?
No, I think like the 3D format in this country is, we did have it years ago when we did Chota Chetan and these kind of films, and then there was no 3D content. But suddenly, even in the West, the 3D market has just grown. In India, I think when Shahrukh released Ravan, that time there were only about 300-400 screens which were there. In a matter of almost 2 months after that, there are about 500-600 screens. So I think it's rapidly going. People in India have accepted that format. They like watching, and I don't think they had an opportunity to watch any big film in terms of one of their big actors or big stars film coming in a 3D format. And then when a film like Harry Potter, which was also not shot on 3D. So I think technology, and which is what Reliance MediaWorks has done, or Prime Focus did it with Shahrukh's film. They've got that technology now in India, and we did a test, and it looked absolutely fine. And I thought maybe if people want to, why not give them both options? So you have a 3D option if you want to watch it in 3D, And if you want to watch it in 2D, you can watch it in 2D.
The chunks you have shown it to the media, Shah Rukh himself has seen it, I suppose.
Yeah.
What was the response?
I think the feedback has been very positive of even the 3D. I think people are expecting that 3D means things have to come out of screen. I think those days are gone. Again, Avatar, very agree. I remember one scene in Avatar where you see something come out of screen. Maybe sometimes you have to go into it. It depends. If the film's format is something which can go on to 3D, you should do it. I don't think every film lends itself into a 3D, like action films, thrillers, this kind of.
In a nutshell, you feel that 3D is now all about depth, all about being there virtually being.
I don't know. It depends again on the story. I think 3D again has become on that level of that you need to sit on it on terms of what your script is and what you want to do with it. It all depends on that.
No, I think there's a different technology. One is when they talk about this is the immersive 3D. Immersive means it gives you a depth of field, which we've always craved for. Even in whenever we're making even a live play, the whole idea is the scenic beauty should be going in. So the immersive part of it, and then there's the obtrusive part, which like Chota Chetan or Michael Jackson's film in Universal, it comes out onto your face. You can actually mix the two if you wish to. You can do it together. You don't have to shoot it in 3D. You can do it in post as well. And they're doing a new film now, I hear, Titanic. They've taken it's twice the cost of our films. And the cost is more or less the same for us also, and Hollywood films when they're doing converting it. It's about $5 million, $4 million. No, they're like really going a step further and making the depth and the obtrusiveness different. So it's a technology. I think why should India be bereft? See, when our telephone services are the most advanced in the world because we got it last. In a certain sense, multiplexes and this whole spurt of cinema in India and everybody watching it, we've got it last. So I think we should have the best. And 3D is a step towards that, but every film won't lend itself to 3D. I find it obtrusive. How to see a romantic film, in 3D. But maybe as the years go by, when the glasses come off, maybe it'll become something that you normally accept, from black and white to color to 3D.
You said in every movie that you do, you expect something different. After the success of Ravan, what's your expectation from this movie?
I don't know. I was just telling Ritesh on the car drive, which was a long one here, that I have my family in Delhi, Gauri's family, and my own family is very scattered and very few. But that's like the cross section of the Indian audience. You have my Punjabi Masi, who has certain likings. She said, "Kini tu se romantic picture hi kiya kar." I have this young cousin brother of Gauri's who's like, "Shah Rukh bhaiya, you look so cool, with your beard and the gun. It looks really cool, kick-ass." So and then I have my own wife, who has her own take on what I should do sometimes. She's like, I really like you when the kids like you in a role like this. Or my own children. I can't be different in any film. I think anyone who says that is actually not even knowing what work he or she is doing. And without deriding anyone, I think cinema is a storytelling technique. One director wants to tell it one way, another. I've worked too long in this not to understand this. It may be similar to, a love story is a love story is a love story. Boy will meet girl, they will fall in love, they'll have a little bit of dissent, they'll separate and then they'll get back together either at a railway station or at the airport. And everything will be hunky-dory and we'll have a nice romantic song somewhere sung in the gardens. So it's as simple as that. They can't be very different, but the process of storytelling is different. So Ravan was actually devised as bringing in a new genre into this country. I think I owe it to the audience that has looked after me for so many years. It is to bring in a new technology and to please a very young set of kids. And when I meet them, and a lot of people turn around and told me, but why would make such an expensive film for kids? But I personally feel a film is a film and it should be made for and it's my future investment. If the kids like me, then as they grow up, they keep liking me. And Don is a completely different take. And kids like this also. It's a negative guy. He's a badass guy. He's really tough and he's mean and there is no justification. I think it's the first time I have played a negative role after Don 1 where the bad guy has no redeeming quality.